Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sarah and I put out videos 2 times a week, so be sure to subscribe before you leave. Make sure to hit the little bell button so that way you're notified of when my videos go up. So today we're going to be reviewing the Clinique SuperBalanced Silk Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15, and I got a little sample like this in a Sephora order. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the demo. Also, I'll be doing check-ins. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm on the Sephora app right now. This foundation claims are, it says it's an ultra fluid silky foundation that controls oils yet hydrates where needed. It is SPF 15. It says it blends gently and evenly into the skin and provides sheer to medium coverage with a natural matte finish. This is in the shade 08 Silk Canvas. I don't know what MF-N stands for. I hope it doesn't mean medium fair neutral, because when I'm not tan, I'm medium fair neutral because I tend to lean more on the very light side of the medium spectrum, if that makes sense at all. It's always hard trying to match foundations. I'm just going to prime my face using the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer because I'm breaking out real bad, so I just want to film a foundation review so that way we can see how this foundation really works. And I have Savannah here with me, of course, so you're gonna hear the little toys in the background. And I'm just using patting motions. I'm not gonna rub because when you rub it creates wrinkles and stuff. I don't know, I just like to pat it in. I'm not going to use a concealer. I don't know if I already said that, so you can see how it truly performs. So I'm going to start zooming you guys in. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I have some active breakouts right now. I've been picking my face and stuff, so I need to stop, I know. And then this side, I have these 2 little breakouts over here, but this for the most part is just flat scarring. And a lot of it has cleared up on my chin, which is amazing. So let me just stop talking and let's get right into it. I'm kind of scared because it looks really light. But oh well, I can probably bronze up a little bit and make it work. I just put this much on the back of my hand. I think I put too much. Oh well. Okay, let's do this side first. So I just like to dot it everywhere. So I think I got enough there. So I always like to start on my neck to make sure I have it blended all the way down. So here we go. And I'm just using a beauty blender. It smells like sunscreen. It kind of feels thick. It feels weird. There is one layer. What do you guys think? It just feels hydrating, I guess, for it being a oil control foundation. That's kind of weird. I say it's like a demi matte finish. I've been having really bad allergies, so my nose is getting a little bit raw. I can see right now that it is clinging on to like my dry spots and stuff, and just a little bit. And then I do get a little bit of dryness on my forehead where I exfoliate a whole lot. Okay, you can probably see it there. Like all the dryness around my nose right here. It's like clinging on to that real bad. I mean, I'm sure like once my skin goes back to normal from all these allergies, then it will look a lot better. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. The match looks pretty good as well. I don't think it's oxidizing. It looks a lot darker on my hand than it does in the little container. But for me, it looks a lot darker. Like looking at it in like real life, it looks a lot darker on my hand than it does in the little container. So let's just go ahead and keep going with the other side of my face. So I do have a little bit left on my hand. I'm going to zoom you guys up a little bit more. And we're going to try to take what's left and cover a little bit more on my cheek. I just swiped the rest of it off my hand like with my beauty blender. I went back to touch it to feel like the texture. I can actually feel like I have sunscreen on my face. I don't know if you've ever put sunscreen on your face. I can't explain it, but if you know what I mean, I guess like a heavy foundation. Really moisturizing, and I don't know, it just feels exactly like sunscreen on the face. I can feel it, so that kind of sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do some concealer under my eyes. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. I'm back and I just finished the rest of my face. I really didn't do too much because I'm gonna be running around. My bronzer and my blush went on pretty good. I didn't record it, but I did bake half of my face. I did bake all of my chin, but I baked this side of my face. When I bake my face, it helps my face stay matte longer. I'm gonna see how this foundation works with, I guess, baking versus not baking. I will do a check-in. It is currently 3:12 p.m. I have to go run around, do some returns. I will check in with you guys as soon as I get back. All right, so see y'all later. It is 6:34 p.m. My face still looks matte, but there's a little bit of shininess. You can see on my forehead there is a little bit of shine there. On my nose, it kind of did separate. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let me zoom you in closer. You can probably see where it's like really dry and cracked everywhere on my nose. You could tell where I was wearing shades, but that's typical with any foundation. I guess since we're up close, you could see there is like a slight shine, like just barely on my cheeks. You can see the shine on the forehead. There is a little bit of shine on the chin, not too much. It did kind of separate a little bit in here in my nose, little nostril fold, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It kind of did settle a little bit in my expression line. I always hate that line. I have like one expression line. It's not too bad. There's been other foundations that I wear that you could literally see a line across my forehead, but this is not really the case. It did settle, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm just gonna say it's medium coverage. It is buildable. As you saw, I have an active breakout on this side of my face, so it did cover it up significantly. And of course, I didn't use any concealer, so with concealer, I'm sure it would look a lot better. I'm not mad at this foundation. I will check in one more time before I wash my face, so I will see you guys in a little bit. This is my final check-in. It is 10:14 p.m. and I'm ready to wash my face. Nothing really changed because I didn't leave the house since I ran my errands earlier. It still stayed the same, which is pretty good. I really like that this foundation doesn't get really oily. There is a little bit of oil here, but I can always just touch that up. My cheeks still look okay. My overall thoughts would be that it does cling onto any dryness. It also separated on my nose. I'm not sure if that has to do with the dryness that I have trying this foundation. There's a bunch of cedar in the air and it's really like aggravating my allergies, which is strange. I never had allergies till I moved to Austin, so that sucks. This was a really good shade for me. I thought it was going to be too light because it looks light in the bottle. I don't think it oxidized or anything. I'm not sure if Clinique foundations are known to oxidize, but it didn't do that. It hardly settled into my fine lines, which is awesome. With it being medium coverage, I think that you could probably get a little bit more coverage with the brush, but for some reason my skin just doesn't agree with foundation being applied with the brush. Like, it just makes it look even more dry and streaky. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried different primers and different foundations, and brushes just don't work on my face for foundation, which sucks. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to try it out. You can always go to your nearest Sephora and ask for a little sample pot. They give you a little thing like this and they'll fill it up with whatever foundations you want to try. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And let me know down below if you tried this foundation. Did it cling onto any of your dry patches or anything, or did your face get more oily? I want to know if you've tried this. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already by hitting this button right here. Also be sure to hit the little bell button so that way you are notified of my upload schedule. Have a blessed day and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.